Hello, second grade. We are at lesson 141. Today we're going to be talking about rounding to the nearest thousand because we're talking about 4-digit numbers. So you're going to need page 285, and we're also going to be doing 286 on the back. Now, today we're going to be looking at number lines. Now, I know you all love number lines, but it'll be okay. We're going to do this together. What number do I have written here at the bottom? 3,300. That's it, 3,300. Now, what two different thousandth numbers is 3,300 between? Well, the thousand number I would get to first would be 3,000, right? So it's between 3,000 and what's the next thousandth number if we were counting by thousands? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, right? So we're gonna write 4,000 over here. That's what that last line is. Now, what are these little ticks in between? What do we count by in those? What do you think? Well, today we're gonna be skip counting by 100s to get to the next thousandth number. So the first one, what would it be? 3,100, right? 3,200, 3,300. Is that what I'm looking for? It is. I'm gonna put my big circle here. This is my 3,300 right there. Okay. Now, how many hundreds are between 3,000 and 3,300? We have 100, 200, 300. So there are 3 hundreds between them, aren't there? Now, how many hundreds are between 3,300 and 4,000? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, don't we? There's 7 hundreds between 3,300 and 4,000. So which thousandth, if we were rounding this number to the nearest thousands number, would it be closer to 3,000 or would it be closer to 4,000? It would be closer to 3,000, wouldn't it? Now that's easy to tell once we have it on the line, but it can be tricky to figure out where those numbers go on the line. So I'm going to do a few more with you. I'm going to give you a few more numbers. Let's look at another one. Let's look at, let's put this back up here so we can see it. We're going to have a thousands number here and a thousands number here with hundreds in between them, right? The number I'm going to give you next is this one. What number is that? 6,700. Good. Now, what 2,000s numbers is this between? Well, let's look at this. We know it's going to be between 6,000, right? Because that's where it starts. And what would our next thousand be? What comes after 6,000 when we're counting by thousands? 100, 200, 3, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, right? So it's between 6,000 and 7,000. Now let's figure out where it's going to go on the line. We have 6,000. We're starting here. Next we need 700. Well, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. So there is 6,700 right here. How many hundreds is between 6,000 and 6,700? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And how many hundreds is between 6,700 and 7,000? 1, 2, 3. So which thousands number is it closer to? 6,000 or 7,000? It's closer to 7,000, isn't it? So if I told you to round 6,700 to the nearest thousands number, it would be rounded to 7,000. Oh, sorry. 7 1,000, right? Okay, so you're going to be using your worksheet today. And what you're going to be doing, it says when an exact number is not needed, and you can round, sometimes you can round to the nearest 1,000 if that's the number it's giving you. So you're going to mark the number on the number line like we did up here. Make sure you figure out where it goes on that number line. Remember, you're counting by hundreds here. So always look at the number in the hundred spot to see how many you have to go. So here we needed to go over 700, okay? So you're going to mark it on the number line. Then you have to complete the sentence. Find out which thousands number it's closest to. And for these first few, they gave you the thousands numbers it's in between to kind of help you out. And you have to write on the line which one it's closer to. But make sure you read the instructions. There's 2 parts. First, you have to mark it. Then you have to write it on the line and tell which it's nearest to. Okay? Then, down here, they marked it for you. So it's like they're giving you the number I did down here. They're marking it for you, and they want you to figure out which 2 thousands numbers it's between. Okay? So always look at that first thousands number they gave you to help you start. If it's a 6,000 something, it's going to start with 6,000, isn't it? That's what it's going to start with, being between. Like this first one, they gave you 8,600. Well, you know it's going to be between 8,000 and what's your next 1,000? 9,000, right? And flip it over. And again, they gave you the number. They marked it on the number line here. You have to round the thousands that's given, find out what 2 they're between, and complete the sentence, which one it's closer to. And then at the bottom, they're asking you which number rounds to 4,000. So they want to know if you put these 3 numbers on the number line down here, which one would be closest to 4,000? Which one would round to 4,000? Which would be closest to 4,000? And you can put them on the number line if you have to. Same thing here. Which would round to the thousands? Okay? So put them on the number line first to help you figure that out. Then, same thing down here. Put them on the number line, these 3 they gave you, and figure out which one's closest to the number they're asking. And then they want you to subtract just by 3-digit numbers, not 4, just to get a refresher going here, okay? I know we kind of ran through that quickly, but I think you'll do a really good job. And it's kind of hard when I don't have any feedback, nobody talking to me and asking questions. I'm not sure what I'm leaving out or where you're lost at. So please, please, please contact me if you have any questions. I like teaching to you guys, not to my phone in my old homeschool room. But just keep doing what you're doing. Your work's looking great that I've seen so far. I miss you guys. And if you're doing this on Friday, have a good weekend. If you're doing it before Friday, you're awesome, and keep going along. If you're doing it after Friday because you didn't get to it and you're doing it another day of the week, that's okay. I get it. You guys are doing great. Listen to your parents. I know it's hard sometimes to not be able to get out and about, but keep doing a good job. Remember to trust in God because He's got us through all of this. He is doing such amazing things, and He can do amazing things through you. Even though you might not be going places, you're still doing for God. Okay? So I love you guys and I miss you so much. Okay, I'm gonna get off here now because I'm just staring at myself on the phone now. All right, I will chat with you guys later. Okay, bye.